Welcome to Berlin and GFL game day. We have Jamaal here after a tough game against Hildesheim. What are your thoughts of the game?
It was a good game. We got the win. That's the important thing. But we have a great opponent next week. So that's our focus now. We got the win. Now we have to move on to the next opponent.
There are a lot of American players in GFL. How did you end up playing in GFL?
It was kind of a long story. I was in contact with a couple teams early after my college career, and it didn't work out. So I played a little indoor football, and after that, Coach Cucci called me, and I was ready to come to Berlin. So I was already expecting it. So I was ready for it.
Coach Cucci is very respected in Germany. How would you describe the man?
Oh, I don't know if this is good for an interview, but we're both crazy. So we get along really well. He had a couple, personal fouls in his career. I'm kind of crazy myself. So I think we get along, man. And his attitude and his enthusiasm reflects on the team, man. So that's a good thing.
Was there any culture shocks when you came to Europe?
Yes, just the language and the food. That's the only difference. The food is a lot different, but I love Berlin. I love Europe, man. It's a nice country.
How would you compare the level of gameplay back home to, for example, GFL?
Okay. I would say it's a lot. I mean, back home it's better because we practice every day. Here, teams only practice 3 times a day, and in the States, people really don't have work and other things to do outside of football. It's like a main thing in the States. Like they love football there, and here it's soccer, and so that's good that they made a league for the kids to play everywhere across the world. So that's a good league. GFL is a good league.
7 games played so far in the GFL. How would you sum up the season so far?
Well, we're on the path that we're on last year. We lost 3 games last year. We lost 3 games this year. So our big goal is just to finish strong and make it to the playoffs, finish in that that 1 through 4 spot.
What about the rest of the season? What are the goals for the team and your personal goals in GFL?
Oh, the main goal is the German Bowl. We missed the Euro Bowl, so the main goal, the only goal anyone needs to do and think about, stats can wait next. They can wait for the stats. We want to go to the German Bowl, so that's what we're planning to do.
There's 2 Berlin sides in GFL. How do you see the rivalry against Adler?
I would say Adler's not having a really good year this year. But the rivalry is great. The Berlin Derby is great, man. The fans come out, they enjoy the game. But Adler always bring it, and we always bring it as well. So it's a good game. It's always a good game between us two.
The Derby is still coming. But who would you say, of course, addition to yourself, who are the big players for Rebels this season?
I would say all the Germans, man, because it's on them. We're just here to help. It's them to get here and bring up the team because they know each other. They've been playing with each other for 10 years. So I would say it's the team. It's the Germans, man. I would say that.
What are your plans as a football player?
If I don't make it big after this, either CFL or NFL, I will end up coaching. I love giving back. I love coaching these kids around here as well, just because they don't have someone that knows a lot out here like that. So I would love to get into coaching. That's what I would do, training and coaching.
Okay, thank you very much for the interview.
Thank you.